Alright, jumping into the first map here. Abyss. NRG on the attack side, Munchkin holding the side, getting immediately dinked, and NRG a quick exec, Marta on that Yoru. Foxy9 and Heaven gonna bail out of the smoke. Marta and Ethan, however, they find the opening picks and get onto the site. Texture trying to get back on, taking a bit of damage, deciding to get out. Yo-Man holding from defensive spawn position. Texture spamming away at the plant. He's gonna get spammed through the smoke for a bit of damage though. NRG, they get the spike down, and they're able to retreat into main. They can play the spam angle in the 5 versus 4 man advantage, and GENG they retake the site. Yo-Man and Co scaling from the back of the site, blinded by the FNS's flash, and the wall coming up from Son is making it hard. Som is making it harder for them to get back in. Texture looking like he might be going for that jump around the outside when Yo-Man darts. That's exactly what he's doing. He flies around the outside of the map and does find 2 kills, but it's traded out by NRG. Verno and Ethan mopping up the round. NRG opening strongly as they would like to. Texture, that was a bit ambitious, jumping around the side of the map like that. Marta doing a lovely job of opening up the round for NRG. Brand new duelist. Texture does find 2, but Ethan sees it and shoots him in the face. A round immediately for NRG off the rip. A successful A-site hit. This round looking a bit more of a default. 3 players stacked over towards the B site. We can see upgraded weapons on NRG here. A couple of rifles on Verno and Ethan. 1 Ghost, 1 Sheriff, and 1 Stinger. Only the 1 Sheriff on the side of GENG. That's going to be Texture who's got that. Som immediately finding contact on Yo-Man and does open the round up. NRG in this game, it's going to be interesting to see how they do. Obviously a very new roster. GENG the same, but their core remains the same. NRG, I suppose their core is also the same, but much newer core. FNS, Som and Ethan. Texture does find his way onto the site early here, and does hit the shot onto Ethan. Bit of danger in this round now. Full blinded. Marta, sorry, up over the top. Does find the kill. Very little danger now in this round. 3 weapons. 3 people alive on the side of GENG, but none of them really posing much of a threat. Classics, the only weaponry that they hold, no armor on any of them, and a very easy conversion for NRG in the second round. Verno killing 1. Foxy9 actually trading 1 back. That's a rifle down. We're looking at Som to try and pick that rifle up. Does find the kill onto Foxy9 with the Sheriff. Charon not going to end up going for this defuse, just going to go down to the spike. Denies the ult for an NRG player, but nothing he can do about the round on the whole. And NRG, as expected, after winning the pistol, take a second round. Texture and Foxy9 causing a little bit of damage. A couple of rebuys for NRG, but nothing serious in the scheme of things. Still, they've got those 2 rifles. NRG actually opting to force into this round, which is quite interesting, and fully stacked, aside from FNS. They're in this 4-1 setup. A bit of a clash looking like it might happen here as the barriers go down. GENG and NRG both having 4 players here, and it's a very aggressive play from GENG. Texture already up into the window. Som trading back the opening kill from Munchkin though. All of a sudden the kills go back and forth, and it's a 2 versus 2 trade out. A 3 versus 3 in the round. Texture and Yo-Man extremely weak. This lurk from FNS could catch a wonderful timing. Yo-Man looks like he expects it, does find the kill though FNS, but Texture trades it out. FNS not expecting a second player in the same position. However, NRG, they're now on to the site. Ethan with the spike in hand is going to get that bomb down completely safely. Karen and Texture, the only people who can put a stop to this round now. GENG, Texture, he finds the round. He finds the kill, sorry. Fumbling over my words a little bit here. And all of a sudden it's Verno left in the 1 versus 2. Extremely winnable. Texture, extremely weak. And the bomb, it's planted for Verno. Texture gonna tap the spike now. He holds it. He's gotten it to halfway. Off it now. Charon hits the shot though, finds the kill, wins the round for GENG. A round that really could have gone either way. A couple of decisions there from Texture, especially walking out of that smoke early, finding Ethan when he's in his smoke form, giving the man advantage to GENG in these positions. Lovely shot from Som off the rip, but it's almost immediately traded back. FNS not expecting a second player so close by on his flank. And Caron hitting a lovely shot, as you expect from him. No longer a rookie anymore. And a lovely shot from him. Texture, you can see, leading the way for GENG. NRG, however, they found the money to buy rifles back into this round. And another early round scuffle, this time on the opposite side of the map towards the A site. No lives being lost yet, no real damage being done. Som tagged down to 68 is the only damage that GENG has to show for their problems. Orb being taken, and the one-way goes up from Munchkin. NRG, however, they're choosing to take their players over towards this B site. FNS thinks he's got a read on what's going on here. However, he is going to walk into both Smokes players of GENG. Som investing the Harbor ult on this round. The wall goes up as well. Som finding an opening kill onto Munchkin as well. Caron on the site, and he's spammed out by Ethan. Does find the kill. Foxy9 trades it back. 2 kills of his own though, and he drops into the backside. 3 versus 3 now. Ethan pretty weak. Tag up through the wall. Ethan, he can be seen by Foxy9 through the wall now. Foxy9 finds 3 kills. Yeoman finds one of his own. And Texture from the flank. Mob sub Verno. Foxy9 doing an extremely great job of staying alive on the site, finding 3 kills of his own, and those right clicks with the classic. Kind of inaccurate, unable to find a 4th kill, but he did do significant damage to Verno and made Texture's job extremely easy as he was flanking. Lovely shots here from Foxy9 on the players walking through the smoke. Pulls out the classic. 1 right click onto Ethan. A lot of tags going into the body of Verno. Unfortunately just couldn't quite convert that last kill. NRG somehow still finding money for these weapons in this round. Marta knocked down to a worse by Verno as well in this round. But this is all the money they have. This is kind of make or break for NRG here. Marta using the Yoru ult through mid, trying to spot out if there's anyone on the site. Goes into the smoke. I think he missed actually seeing a player there. Ethan does open a kill onto Foxy9 as they go through the smoke. Texture able to trade it back though. Caron can't hit the shots in the smoke, and Verno and Som trade back 2 kills on both Texture and himself, giving NRG significant advantage in the round. A 4 versus 2. Yeoman and Munchkin, the only ones who can put a stop to this round now. Interesting angle being taken from Som here. He may not expect the close one, and he doesn't. Munchkin does pick up the kill. A round that's not totally over. Yoru clone results in a flash. The one-way from Ethan now, making this round extremely difficult. Munchkin going to throw a smoke of his own onto the spike. Bomb tapped, broken. The kills found from Marta, picking up 2 to end the round. NRG take the lead back in the map, 2-3 now in favor of NRG. GENG giving it a really good go in that round, but some beautiful shots being hit by the NRG players. And lovely shots to close from Marta. A very talented duelist that they've pulled up from Tier 2 for this year of franchising. It'll be interesting to see how he goes in the league once it begins, but in this off-season tournament he's had a pretty good showing thus far. Certainly looking like one of the better pickups that we've seen in the off-season thus far. GENG, weaker weapons in this round, and they're walking down mid, kind of trying to take a bit of space. NRG mostly grouped up towards the A site, but in a bit of a default. Ethan residing in mid currently, and FNS over towards the B side. Foxy9 walking around. If interesting timing, he may actually find Ethan for free here, and he does. That's a rifle down, but one that cannot be recovered by GENG. Verno now taking that space in mid. He's got to clear it methodically. He may not have heard the Yoru TP away. And NRG as a team look like they're walking towards kind of this mid position. GENG have deserted it since finding that opening kill. And it's fully NRG's for the taking. So I'm going to wall for a bit of safety as they walk down mid, clearing out each position methodically. But they do have the space now. Most of GENG stacked up over towards this A site. However, Munchkin rotating back over. Caron is going to see this contact. Does take a lot of damage for his problems. Texture getting pushed now in the harbor. Oh, Som, another one of these already. Texture only with the deagle. Jumping around the corner. It's Som finding the pick. He sees Munchkin in spawn as well. Yeoman manages to trade it back onto Marta though. Som finds another kill. However, Foxy9 found another one in the process, and it's a 2 versus 3. It's only FNS and Som versus the 3 players of GENG. Som going to be trying to plant the spike now. Still a weaponry advantage on the whole. However, the ult invested from Yeoman doesn't hit either player with the first 2 bursts though, and doesn't find anything with the third either. Som going to swing through his own harbor wall here with the help of FNS's flash. He's going to take these fights on early. Which side peaks first? Finds 1 kill. Caron trades it out. FNS now in the 1 versus 2. Health advantage is there, but Caron finds the shot. FNS can't close it out, and the round is closed out by GENG. They're going to find a way to equalize in this map. 3-3 is the score. A lovely retake, some lovely shots being hit. Finding a free one here, Foxy9 in mid. Really, this round should have been NRG's for the taking, but some great shots using the Sheriffs. GENG is a super dangerous team in these types of situations. They have incredible aim. Better than the average professional team, you would say. And NRG knocked down onto a slightly worse buy again. 3 Phantoms, a Stinger, and a Guardian on Som. GENG, they managed to get the operator on Texture though, and he's here early on this line. Pushes very aggressively, but Marta takes him down. Ethan, the teleport behind, it may not be expected at all. They're forcing him out with the Hunter's Fury. Verno does find the kill. However, Munchkin, in an impossible situation, actually manages to find the kill onto Ethan, but it's traded back by the ultimate of Verno. In NRG, they're able to get onto the site. Marta through, finds the kill onto Foxy9. A bit overzealous walking through that wall with no utility out. However, FNS himself being a bit overzealous in these positions almost loses his life to Yeoman, but fortunately the shots whiffed. Som playing that heaven position, and Yeoman and Caron forced to walk away from this round, forced to concede. There's really nothing that they can do to win this round now. Such a disadvantaged position in the 4 versus 2. Money not too bad on the side of GENG, but they're choosing to save their weapons. Texture especially, and Foxy9 very low on funds. Texture obviously investing the operator into this round, which was in the hands of Verno at one point. Looks like he's dropped it. It's not something that NRG desire to keep on this attack side. So I'm doing a little bit of hunting around for these kills over towards the B side, but within the next 3 seconds not going to be able to find anyone. A lovely opening pick from Marta. Texture super dangerous with that operator. If you let him get going, Marta shutting him down immediately. Doing a wonderful job. And a timeout being called now on the side of GENG. A chance for Coach Solo to have a chat with his players. This map isn't going badly for them so far. Only down by 1 round, 4-3 the current score. Gives them a chance to talk about what's been going on, maybe change their setup up slightly. NRG on the other hand, it's going to be mostly positives over there. A couple of times that they've put themselves in awkward positions. Ethan losing his life in mid in that eco round might be something that they want to talk about. Not letting these kind of thrifties, not conceding these thrifties, I should say, to the players of GENG. ให้เฉียบคมที่สุดให้ชัวร์ที่สุดว่าใครจะเป็นฝ่ายได้ไปแล้วมากกว่านั้นเนี่ยอีกสิ่งที่เกิดขึ้นคือ2คู่นี้ And here we go, getting right back into the action. Rifles still all around. GENG doing a good job of saving those rifles from the previous round. You can see Munchkin making a huge investment buying some rifles for his slightly poorer teammates. NRG obviously winning the previous round on the rifles. FNS choosing to buy no armor. That's got to be some kind of mistake, you'd imagine, on his part, as he has more than enough funds to do so. NRG exploring mid using Som's wall.
แต่ที่ 2 ใน Master Copenhagen นะ
ใช่
แล้วตอนนี้
And
ก็
Marta
ทีมไม่ได้
taking
แช
the
มป์ Master
space. Yo man gonna choose to
นะครับ
drone through the wall and see
อยู่
what's
ไหนก็เอา
happening.
โดนส่
And
ง
he's
ไป
gonna
ครับ
spot
ตำ
Marta
แหน่งมา
extremely
เส้น
close.
Marta นะเลยปล่อยเกตแกรดไว้ก่อนแล้ว
Spam through the smoke,
แท็ก
not
มา
gonna
แบบ
find
นี้
any
โยแมน
damage.
ยังยิงไม่ได้ครับ
GENG almost all stacked up towards this B site. And it'll be interesting to see if FNS and Co can discern that this is the case and head over towards the A site where it's only Caron present.
สายกันหมดเลยครับโปรเทคให้ได้ครับในจังหวะที่ NRG จะต้อง
Shots coming out
ใน
from
การ
Marta
เข้าไปด้านในสาย
towards Yeoman. No shots
Look at
connecting, however.
เดินมาเคลียร์ก่อน มุมนี้มี Foxy 9
Foxy 9 reinforcing the A side of the map.
เรียกว่าไม่แย่เลยครับแล้วปล่อยเบรกเอาท์ดิ้งเข้ามาพร้อมกับไลน์ไซต์ต่อเนื่องนี่ครับคอมโบไปใช้กับแคสเคดครับ
Pressure being faked over towards the A side by NRG. And Som being left alone kind of on this mid lurk, seeing if he can pick up any kills for himself. NRG, they've made the right read in this round, heading towards a very empty A site. Caron playing in defender spawn. Marta, his ult gonna reveal all of this, that there's no one in the surrounding area, and that they're gonna get a plant for free here. Munchkin using the Omen ultimate from the shadows.
วางได้ครับ FNS ครับ
Take back spawn, and it's gonna be a 5 versus 5 retake here.
ครับถึงด้านของ GENG ซึ่งไม่ยากไม่ง่ายนะครับแต่ต้องระวัง
FNS and Marta remaining on the side.
จากรถแต่ว่ามีคนยิงกลับมาก่อน
Ethan and Som playing from vents and Verno playing all the way back. Doesn't have that Hunter's Fury, but does have 2 shock darts. Going into the site now, GENG. Flash goes in. Texture, he's the first man onto the site. Can he find any damage? Not currently. Marta, 2 kills on the round. Yeoman trades one back, but Verno immediately deals the damage back. Munchkin, last man standing in the round, does find 2 kills, but the time is simply not there. Forced to run away, forced to retreat, forced to save the rifle for another fight on another day in another round. And NRG, they find their 5th round of the match. Marta, an extremely important 2 kills on the site hold there. Dash, he's revealed by the dart and manages to find an incredible shot. Munchkin himself trading back 2 kills, but it's too little too late to have anything matter to the round.
นึกภาพรีเทคไม่ออกจริงอ่ะ
ใช่คือจังหวะโพสต์แพนของ NRG เนี่ยหวังพึ่งไว้เนื้อเชื่อใจได้เลย
GENG, money at an extreme low point here. Losing this round would knock them down onto a proper eco round. Caron himself, this round already down onto just a bulldog, unable to afford a Vandal or a Phantom. But the buy pretty positive on the whole, and NRG, they immediately take the orb over towards the A site. A couple of ultimates in play in this round. Som once again has his harbor ult, FNS with the Visor. Texture getting extremely aggressive, window being held for him. Takes the corner, he's close, but Ethan gets the kill to open up the round. Texture very aggressive there for his dash actually running out towards the end. And now NRG, they can pause in the round. GENG being forced to think by what's going on in the round. Marta, however, finds a spam kill into heaven on Caron, and it triggers a push from NRG. Ultimate ability being used. Foxy 9 just jumping out straight out into the open, and Som finds the kill. And all of a sudden, we're in a 5 versus 2 in favor of NRG. GENG already running for the hills, it looks like. Munchkin running away. Yeoman just chilling in bottom mid right now. Maybe looking to find some kills on NRG players pushing. Gonna have a fight with Verno here, but Verno finds the kill. Munchkin the only man standing. A quick round. Very interesting here that there were a couple of GENG players seemingly just jumping into the crosshairs of NRG. Really no kind of coordination or utility being used to help them in the fights. Munchkin being pushed here, and he does lose his life. NRG, a flawless round to put them up 6-3. Lovely team play to get onto the side to find the kills. This was extremely aggressive from Texture, and Ethan finds the frag easily. Marta hits a lovely shot into heaven. And this is what I'm talking about. Foxy 9 kind of just jumps out into the crosshair of NRG. Mata, lovely flash, lovely team play,
โหจริงด้วยสไตล์เพลย์การเล่นแบบนี้
and a flawless
จริง
round
ค่อน
for
ข้างจะ
NRG.
ปั่นป่วนทีมตั้งรับเหมือนกันนะเพราะว่าถ้าเกิดเขาแบบไม่เป็นการเดินสติ๊กกันหนักๆแบบเนี้ย
ใช่ครับ
ในฝ่ายตั้งรับยังไงคนที่รออยู่ด้านในไซต์อ่ะถ้าเกิดแบบ
Early round here, NRG completely grouped up towards the site. Munchkin with the judge in the smoke. How much can he find with this? Huge amount of damage could be done. He finds one kill. He's extremely tagged up, but does get away with his life.
หรือว่าอยู่รู้มันตัวม่วงก็เลยอาจจะมองไม่ค่อยชัดเท่าไหร่นะครับ
NRG choosing to kind of rethink their approach in this round. 3 players walk back towards mid. Drone from Yoman gonna spot this out. Som also retreating away from the A site, a site that is now actually empty for at least the next few seconds. But Foxy9 and Yoman, they kind of go back towards
ได้
it
ข่าว
now.
ใหญ่เลยครับเมื่อกี้ครับตรงกลาง3ตัวครับ
Munchkin hiding in
ข่าว
the
เพิ่ม
vents.
ครับ
He's weak, but that judge
ปล่อย
can
มิ
sort
ด
of
ไปครับ
huge
เจน
amounts of
เลือก
damage.
ที่จะไปคุมในไซส์กันแทน
Ethan,
ครับ
however,
เมื่อรู้ว่ามิด
bypassing
เลือ
it
ดก็เลยปล่อยมิด
completely.
ไปเลย
Munchkin is going to hear this jump across
ไม่เลื
mid.
อกที่จะ
NRG, they have all this mid space, but they don't really have any space towards either of the sides. However, GENG, they don't know this. They haven't been extremely aggressive on the extremities of the map, and there's going to be a big fight coming up here on either side of mid. It looks like NRG, it's going to be with Texture. They're choosing to go towards B. Texture unable to find the kill. FNS finds it. And NRG, they come barreling towards the B side. Smoke goes out. Charon, not seen yet, not revealed. In a position to find a kill potentially. Ducks into the smoke to avoid the recon dart. Gets into the smoke and does find the kill onto Som, but not before he kills Foxy9. Verno also trades Charon out immediately. The thorns from FNS going out into heaven. Ethan on the high ground. Do they expect this position? They haven't seen him so far. Yoman and Munchkin, the only men that can make this round winnable for GENG. And now that Ethan has taken down Yoman, Munchkin 13 health, a judge in hand, that's all he has to work with. The chances of winning this round extremely unlikely now.
ห่างทางเจนจีไปอีก1ราววินเลยครับ
โอ้โหมีแต่เวลาดู NRG เล่นเนี่ยเห็นความเก่าเห็นประสบการณ์ของนายไม่พอนะ
And Munchkin, he tries to pick up a rifle and escape so that he can have it into the previous round. Will he escape? No, he won't. He goes down to the spike, unfortunately.
หน้า A หรือหน้า B แล้ว
And
มันเลือก B ตาม
NRG
คอยตามเทรดกัน
taking a commanding lead
ที่เขา
now
ไม่เลือกที่จะ
in this
ขึ้นไป
map.
ในฝั่งของ A Tower เนี่ย
เห็นจัด
ผ่าน
มาก่อน
ทะลุใช่ครับเพราะว่าเขารู้ข่าวอยู่แล้วว่าในฝั่ง A Side เนี่ยตัวมัสกี้เนี่ยเอาจัดมาดักรอมีโอกาสสูงเหมือนกันที่มัสกี้เนี่ยจะขึ้นไปเล่นในมุมของ
Lovely
Tower
shots coming out from all players on the team.
โอ้นี่คือความเก่านะต้องชมจริงๆครับฉะนั้น NRG ครับ
Once again,
มันเป็นก้อนมวลเดียวกัน
basically a full
ใช่
rifle
คือ
round.
ต้องยอมรับว่าอาจจะไม่ได้เป็นเพลย์ที่
Texture with
แบบ
the slightly weaker
ว้าว
weaponry.
ว้าวว้าว
He
มี
just
Wall
has that
Factor
Guardian.
ไม่ใช่ฮะแต่จะเป็นเพลย์ที่
Yoman and Shotgun immediately. Gonna find a bit of damage onto Verno.
เฉียบคม
But Mata using the Oral immediately to get onto the site.
โอ้โหดูครับให้มาด้าเข้าก่อน
He spots out nobody on the site, and he's managed to get that entire backside area for free. Som already getting the spike down. It's tried to be spammed out, but nothing can be done about it. Dart does deal a lot in terms of revealing. Verno, however, spams through the smoke and finds the kill onto Foxy9. FNS choosing to invest his ultimate ability now, and none of those primary weapons will work for the side of GENG for now. NRG, not only do they have control of the site, but they have full control of tower, making this retake almost impossible. And Som investing his ultimate as well. Mata taking contact and teleporting away. However, Texture finds the kill on FNS. Yoman also finding one, and Charon, they all combine for 3 kills. The trades, they're going in favor of GENG, and it's a 2 versus 3. Ethan and Som, the only players that can win this round. Ethan does find 1 kill. Som finds a kill as well, and the diffuser killed by Ethan. What a round by NRG. The kills, they were all being traded out in favor of GENG, but the 2 veterans, Som and Ethan, they find a way to win the round. And NRG increased their commanding lead in the map. Lovely spam with that dart from Verno. Astral was up, but Ethan finds 1 kill, spamming away, and eventually kills the diffuser. It was getting close there at the end. Charon almost fully defusing the spike, but he's able to get the job done. Ethan, quick teleport into the top of mid, and the dart comes out from Verno. Trying to take this mid space early. Foxy9 is the only man they're going to find for opposition. He's got that Guardian. 3 Guardians on the side of GENG this round, and the last round and a half, Mata, he's chosen to force an operator into it. Slow walking into this A main position, maybe hoping to find a pick.
ฉีกเป้าเล่นในจังหวะการรีเทคอะบางช็อตก็แอบดูยากลำบากเพราะด้วยสไตล์การเล่นของ NRG คือเขาก็ไม่ได้แยกกันไกลอะ
outside this A
มุม
site.
การยืนเขาเนี่ยเขาเคลีย
FNS
ร์ใน
and
การรอ
Verno
เทรด
though
อยู่แล้ว
more over towards the B
สิ่งที่
site. It's
ที่
almost
พยายาม
like
ทำคือ
he's kind of
พยายาม
looking
เอา
to retreat
ดา
to
ว
join them
มา
at
เบร
this
กไว้ก่อน
stage.
เอาของมาเบรก
However,
ไว้
Mada
แต่เนี่ยครับ
finds the
โดนมา
opening
ไป
pick
ปาดจังหวะแรกตัดตัวเล่นมายิ่งเสียหายเข้าไปอีกครับ
with that operator. Foxy9 going to use his ult now
ตัวหา
to
ข่าว
try and
อย่าง
explore
แมน
outside
ด้
B
วยครับ
site, see if anyone's around. He does spot out 2 players,
ต้อง
teleports
ดัก
back
เดา
to
ทางกันให้ถูก
safety
เลยฮะการตั้งรับของ Gen G
when that ultimate ability ends.
เข้าใจ
Only 2 players
ครับ
seen,
ด้วย
but now
ไม่ได้
all
ไปหา
5
ข่าว
players
ได้
from
ข่าว
NRG,
อืม
they're here
ได้
on
ข่าว
the
ว่ามี
site.
คนเดียวอยู่หน้าบีครับเนี่ยครับคือเขาหลบข่าวก่อนแล้วรอโถมเซตพร้อมกันทีเดียวทั้งนั้นของ NRG ครับตัวนี้ Texture
Ethan
คือ
gonna
สำคั
use
ญ
the
เลย
from the shadows to get
เอา
onto
เว
the
ลมาด้าน
site.
หน้าใกล้ที่หน้านี่วิว
Som
แต่ว่า
hits the shot
สอง
onto
คน
Texture,
มา
colliding with one another on the edge of that smoke, but Foxy9 and Caron trade it back with the Guardians.
ต้องเบรกให้ได้ครับในจังหวะนี้3 ต่อ 3ตัวไม่ได้เท่าแล้ว
Getting out onto the site now, Caron. FNS does trade it out, and FNS gets a second kill.
1 ต่อ
A 2 versus 1 now. Munchkin, he's miles away, but he's coming over to the site now. Verno going to use that drone for more information. He doesn't see anyone coming so far. Verno himself, having the Hunter's Fury, going to choose to retreat in this round, leaving FNS alone on the site. Munchkin, full health. Does stand a chance at winning this clutch, but he's spotted out by Verno. Verno opting to not even use the Hunter's Fury, but just to hit the shot, and he does exactly that.
คือมั่นใจในซิทอัพเขาไม่บดเขาเลยพยายาม
And NRG, they close out the half 9 to 3.
พร้อมกันทีเดียว
Lovely pick from Mada to open up this round. Som just colliding with Texture as he exited the
ตอนนี้
smoke.
คือ
does
Gen G
find the
พยายาม
kill
จะเล่นเพลย์เสี่ยงเพื่อเอาไปตัดจังหวะแรกให้ได้ก่อน แต่ชื่อก็บอกแล้วว่าเพลย์เสี่ยงอย่าง Texture เมื่อกี้ก็เล่นเพลย์
FNS
เสี่ยง
and Co.
ล่วงไปก่อนเหมือนกัน
End the round. Verno with another lovely shot. This guy's aim is incredible.
รูปเกมเนี่ยจะสะบัดสะบอมโดนตัดไปหมดเลยนะฮะ9 ต่อ
As we get started into the second half, NRG on the defensive side. A huge stack over towards the B site. Some kind of anti-strat maybe on the side of FNS, thinking that they're going to be on B. They leave the Sentinel Vise, FNS himself, over towards
เหมือนจะมี
the A site. And it looks like a quick A split coming in by the players of GENG, straight through Heaven. FNS, the only man here. He's going to choose to leave the site and play retake.
อยู่ใน A คนเดียวแล้วรอ retake พร้อมกัน
The spike going to go down amongst the thorns. Going to take a little bit of damage on Munchkin there. Nothing too major. 5 health. NRG trying to retake through vents. This is an interesting position to try and retake from, and the Omen blind from Ethan is lovely to try and gain space. Ethan jumps through the smoke, jumping headshot onto Caron. Kills traded back in NRG's favor. Som finding one of his own. Yoman on the back of the site though does have an opportunity to find a kill. Kills 2 kills traded either way, and it's just Yoman. Ethan dinks him and finds the kill. Closes out the round in favor of NRG.
เขาอะครับไม่ได้ retake เลยดึงจังหวะ
And NRG, they increase their already huge lead
มาตั้งรับก่อนแล้วค่อย
to
เข้าอีก
7 rounds. The score now 3 to 10.
ถ้าเกิดทาง NRG เนี่ยเข้ามาแค่คนเดียวหรือ
In
2
favor of NRG. Foxy9 finding some kills. Yoman himself also finding some kills. But Ethan 3 kills in the round.
ลงมาตรงกลางซ้ายนี่คือมีตัวเล่นเยอะมากๆครับในการเคลียร์ตัวเล่นของ Gen G
GENG running out of opportunities to recover this map.
ไว้เขาดันไปก่อนแล้วก็ตามแผนเลยครับดันมาก็หายหมด
NRG forcing up into this round as they should after winning the pistol. GENG, one sheriff once again on Texture.
ราวตรงนี้ราวที่13รอดูเลยครับ
And NRG
โจทย์ของ Gen G แล้วล่ะที่จะต้องดึงมา
split across the map. GENG grouped up
กลับมาจากมือของ
mostly towards the B site. They take the orb early in this round. Maybe walk back away.
โยกกลับไปที่
Texture and Munchkin just holding space towards the A site and that mid area.
ออกมาดักหน้าบี
Som, the only player from NRG in this kind of area.
ซอมกระโดดเช็คตรงกลางพยายามจะหาข่าว
And
เรื่อย
GENG, they group up silently
ก็ไม่ได้จะผลีผลาม
towards
วัดจัง
the
หวะ
A
แรก
site.
อะไรเลย
Verno and Ethan here to receive.
ค่อยๆเป็นค่อยๆไปนะครับตัวทางของ Gen G เองใน
Drone being used by Verno. He's going to spot these players out, and he hears the orb being taken.
สำหรับตำแหน่งตัวเล่นของ NRG ที่เขารอดัก
One-way smoke going down from Ethan
เนี่ย
now.
พอรู้ข้อมูล
And he
เสร็จ
holds this. The superior weaponry, the rifle, it'll shred through these players with no armor.
ให้เข้าไซด์กันแบบง่ายๆอะ
But GENG, once again, they choose to walk away.
ห้อยรอไว้ก่อนว่าจะมีใครดันซึ่ง NRG เนี่ยผมบอกเลยว่าดูจากสไตล์
Over towards this
Why
B
done
site.
well?
This is where Mada
ยังไงก็ไม่ดัน
lies in wait with the Outlaw. This off angle, something that they probably won't expect, something he's not bought so far this map, Mata. That Outlaw, and could do some serious damage. And immediately hits the shot onto Texture. One more bullet in the chamber. One bullet is all it would take. No armor on these players. It's basically an operator, but FNS on the site finds the kill onto Foxy9. The one sheriff, the one danger in this round really down. Som finds a kill of his own. No kills are found on the side of GENG. Som mops up the round with 2 kills. And NRG in a very favorable position now to really just close out this map in dominant fashion and have a great start to this grand final.
ไม่มีคำว่าดันไปหานะมีแต่คำว่ารอเป้า เพิ่งพอรอเป้าเข้าทาง NRG หมดเลย
Lovely shots
ที่
from
เดิน
Som.
เข้ามาจังหวะเขา
Almost loses his life at the end there to Munchkin, but gets the job done.
ขึ้นนำต่อเป็น 11-3
NRG don't lose a single weapon. GENG,
ทำไม่ได้ครับ
theoretically the gun advantage a bit in this round. However, 3 Guardians, the buy's looking relatively even on the whole. Mata very aggressive into mid. Sees Munchkin and does tag him a little bit. Only a Spectre though means that not a huge amount of damage being done. And GENG, they're mostly grouped up towards the B site in this round. Just holding space, slowing the round down though.
เชื่อว่าถ้าเอาเพย์ไปเนี่ยน้าดุแน่นอน
NRG investing quite a lot of bodies towards this mid position. And Verno, actually the player with the Outlaw in this round.
มาฝั่งซ้ายสักนำมา
Mata taking the Spectre for a bit more up close and personal
เดี๋ยวไม่รู้
conflicts.
ว่าโดนประตูไหมนะแต่พังไปแล้วประตูด้านใน
Verno, dangerous aimer himself.
เป็นตอนตั้งรับเนี่ยดูอึดอัดหน่อยพอมาเป็นเกมบุกครับยิ่งเป็นดูเพย์ที่ยากลำบาก
Plenty of time left in the round. Just under the 1 minute mark now. GENG now. It looks like they're going to be taking space towards the A side. The Vise wall does get tripped out by Texture.
คนเดียวที่เอา
However, they trip the wall and don't go into the
ใช่
site.
เขาว่าตรงกลาง
But Mata, he's taken a huge amount of space down mid, and he's going to be behind them extremely quickly. Foxy9 invest the Euro ult now, and GENG, they try their best to get onto the site. Foxy9 going to spot out a large amount of players. He spots 2 players in that CT area. Mata on the flank though, hits the shot immediately onto Yeoman. The worst weaponry, it doesn't matter. GENG opting to plant on the backside, trying to take spawn, and Foxy9 does get the kill, but Verno immediately trades it out with that Outlaw through the smoke. Texture kills Mata, the only man who was on the flank, and now all of a sudden it's a 3 versus 4. Ethan, no idea that Caron is still lurking around in this mid area, and Texture hitting a lovely shot onto Som, a dangerous man with the Guardian in hand. Verno, kind of an unwinnable position with players surrounding him on all sides.
โอ้ถือว่าดีครับที่ฟูลบายเสร็จ
Really no time left in the round. Probably just going to see him back away here, and that's exactly what happens. Deems it to be an unwinnable position, and chooses to save that rifle into the next round. NRG, plenty of funds available to take into this next round. So they will be able to get another full buy. Mata opened up the round here, gave them a chance. But this push through from Foxy9 gained them quite a lot of extra space and Texture. We know from DCT last year, this man, one of the most dangerous aimers in the entire world. And hitting some beautiful shots.
แต่มาดาเนี่ยออเปอเรเตอร์เมื่อวานเนี่ยผมบอกเลยนะของดีจัดเลยนะ เอาออกมาแล้วครับผมในรอบนี้ครับมาดาไปเล่นไหนเอ่ยเล่นที่บี
GENG in this round. Once again, full rifle round on both sides. Mata actually picking up the operator in this round. GENG putting up a lot of emphasis on mid to start. Placing that Euro teleport all the way down right next to Som. Som actually going to opt to break that. And GENG, they walk back.
กลับมารวมตัวผู้เล่นกันก่อนครับสำหรับการบุกของ GENG ในราวนี้
Gonna choose a drone out the same main position, make sure that no one's playing close. Drone is gonna spot out Verno,
บล็อกตำแหน่งการเล่นตรงนี้ไว้
who opts to use a dart of his own to clear out that position, but it's destroyed. It does tag a couple of players, however. Information being garnered by NRG. 4 players from GENG over towards the side of the map. Caron lurking towards that B side.
ไม่โดนใครครับ
FNS, the man on the side who can put a stop to this hit, spams away, does do a bit of damage to Yeoman.
มาหาแล้วไงยิงเข้ายากไปกว่าเดิมอีกครับ GENG
แล้วถ้าเกิดจะตัดสินใจในการทะลุออกแบบตัวไฮไทมาเนี่ยอันตรายมากๆครับการ
However, GENG, they tuck tail and run away from the A site. This has all been heard though by NRG. The rotate already coming in. Mada and Ethan both here on the side to receive the push. And receive it they will. Shot missed. Ethan, however, finds a two-piece on the round, and the wall, the Vice wall goes up, halting the push, and Mada hits the shot onto Yeoman. Verno, and all of a sudden, there's one man alive on the side of GENG, and it's Munchkin. He cannot find anything and opts to save that rifle into the next round. FNS being spotted on the A site, they assume the utility would be there, but actually, the wall being left on the B site isolates the two duelists of GENG, and Ethan picks up both kills. The only spot left that they could possibly go is the jump across, and as soon as Yeoman jumps across, Mada hits that shot with the operator. GENG forcing as much as they can into this round, but all they can afford 4 Guardians and that saved rifle. A slow start to this round, very passive. Verno's drone, only going to spot one player, but there's 3 in that very close area in A
จริงๆ แล้ว
main.
คือเราเห็นตัวเอ็กซเรย์เราเห็นภาพนะคือเรารู้อยู่แล้วว่ามีแค่เวอร์โน่คนเดียวเท่านั้นจริงๆที่จ่ายของหลอกอยู่แต่ที่คนอื่นกระจายตัวอยู่ที่อื่น
Gonna go up.
แต่กลับกันคือว่าสถานการณ์ตอนนี้ GENG เอง
Does spot out all 3 players, but Verno himself spotted in return and does have to retreat into the heaven position. Texture takes the
ทำให้คิดว่า MS อยู่นี่
orb
ใช่
ก็เลยไม่กล้า
in
เข้า
A main.
ท้าย
1 away from Jet Knives now in this round.
โอ้โหเนี่ยครับผมโดนหลอกแล้วหลอกอีก
FNS uses his Vice Flash, interesting usage here.
โอ้โหเหมือนแบบ
It gets immediately broken, does show more presence there.
คือก็ต้องยอมรับว่าตั้งแต่ในช่วงครึ่งแรกเนี่ยส่งไม้ต่อยาวมาถึงในช่วงครึ่งหลัง GENG พยายามจะเปลี่ยน
looks like they're grouping up into this
หลาก
position.
หลายรูปแบบนะ
44
แต่ในช่วง
seconds
ตั้งรับอะมีแบบ
left
เล่นเร็ว
in
บ้าง
the
เล่น
round.
ช้าดึงยื้อเดินแยกบ้าง แต่ไม่ว่าจะทางไหนตอนนี้ครับกลับกลารว่า NRG สามารถดักทางเดาทางได้หมดเลย
GENG ready to exec on the side, but Som puts the wall up immediately. FNS breaking the Yoru clone, but the kills still go NRG's way. 2 players remaining on the side of GENG. Jumping into the smoke with a shorty, Verno finds the kill onto Yeoman. And it's one man, Caron, the only person between GENG and losing this round, this map. Verno finds his 3rd kill of the round though, and the map goes the way of NRG.